We start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. Okay. First of all, if you refer to our analysis in my last video, when the price was exactly within this here, we mentioned we're looking at this correction and we can look for buy. But the things is we mentioned we're looking at this one as a 1, 2, 3 as a flat. That's why when the price was here, we mentioned if the price give us drop a bit more, at least to retest this low, any reversal, we can look for buy. And we mentioned that we expect the price to drop to 3200. And as we can see, exactly the price dropped near to what we expected. And then from there, we mentioned any reversal, we can look for buy. That means the traders, if anyone get this trade within this range, they should start to manage because there was a few opportunity to look for short-term trade. And this is what we have been looking for. That's why when the price was here, we mentioned let the price drop a bit more because we have been looking for this flat. Okay. Anyway, whoever get the trade within this, at least if they can move their stop loss to break even, whoever get the trade within from here or here, even any of this, they can move their stop loss to break even if they want to keep the trade. If they want to take the profit, is good. All right, because now we want to see whether we can get the continuation or not. All right. Anyway, again, if anyone wants to keep the trade, move their stop loss to break even. And now we want to see what's the next because the reason is we mentioned whatever, I mean, we mentioned we are trading within the correction. We need to see the breakout of the correction because as we can see, based on daily chart, the price is at the top. Okay, we don't want to buy at the top. And whatever the buy we have it, we have to start to manage. And now we want to see whether we can get the continuation or not. Based on daily chart, we don't have anything to discuss. And if we move to forward chart, still we cannot look for the next trade. The only thing is we want to see whether we can get the continuation or not. That's why whatever the trade within this, we have to start to manage. And as we can see, the price broke the previous stop. We have the divergence. Still, if the price cannot continue from here, then mostly this correction can be deeper or more complex. Okay, that's why if we want to look for buy, we need to be quite careful. And how about if I move to 1 hour chart? The way it's moving is really corrective with the divergence. The best thing is if we see the continuation, because if we see the continuation with the sharp move in the next flag, we can look for buy. But buying here is very risky. I won't suggest in case, okay, this one turned to internal correction relative to this move for 1, 2, 3. We see this one tend to a more complex because first we have been looking for this one, but right now we get this. Okay, in this case this one can turn to more complex. Then that's mean may this one give us one more drop and the next drop may will be similar to what we any of this. Okay, that's why if we wants to buy at the top, it doesn't mean the price cannot continue. The price can continue, but we want to see how we can look for trade. We want to get the trade set up. Okay, and right now we don't have it. That's why if we want to look for buy and we get the next trade set up. Anyway, we just follow the chart. And as I mentioned again, whoever get the trade, they have to start to manage. Mostly they made it, this one can drop. And in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.